Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome here if you're new. Today we are doing a video on how we are preparing for my daughter's upcoming surgery for her hip dysplasia. So if you are new, I am Megan. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have a almost a year-old daughter. She's like 11 and a half months, and a 3.5-year-old son, Braxton. So just to take it back a little bit, to start from the beginning if you are new, or if you missed any of my latest videos on updating about Emma, she went in for her 10-month appointment on, I wrote this all down, on March 10th. And when she was doing her exam, she noticed that one of her legs were longer than the other. So she instantly sent us for x-rays at the hospital right after that appointment. So in fact, her x-rays did show that her hip was not developing correctly and it didn't look normal. So they instantly sent us, put in a referral for our DeVos Children's Hospital in our area. And we went on March 29th for that, and then we talked to her doctor, and he in fact did diagnose her with hip dysplasia. So hip dysplasia is when a baby's hip, or a kid's hip, or a person's hip in general, it can happen to anybody, hip is not in the socket. So her ball of her hip is like out when it's supposed to be in the socket, is how he explained it. So he said it wasn't like very close and it wasn't like really far. She kind of has like a in the middle case. So she got scheduled for surgery, and her surgery is on May 12th. So actually when you're seeing this video, it is going to be surgery day. So we're pretty nervous but hopeful that everything is going to go good. So with Emma's surgery, her doctor is very confident that he is going to be able to do just a mild surgery, which the mild surgery is where he said he will go in on the inside of her leg and just cut the muscle that's not allowing the ball to go back into the socket. So then when he cuts the muscle, he'll be able to put the hip back where it's supposed to be, and then they will put a cast on her, which he explained her cast will be to her ankles, to like right above below her nipples, he said. So it's going to be a pretty intense cast, but it will hold the hip where it needs to be. So then after, I think he said 12 weeks of the cast, when she gets it out, that muscle would have been grown back and will keep her hip where it is supposed to be. So if the mild surgery does not work, then he is going to have to make a larger incision, and it's going to be a lot bigger of a surgery. So we're really hoping and praying that the mild surgery just goes good and he don't have to do anything more. But so the other surgery, if he can't just cut the muscle and it'll allow to go back, he will have to make a bigger incision and go in and kind of try and figure out why her hip is not going back in place, if there's something that's grown where her hip ball is supposed to be in the socket, and he will have to get that out. So yeah, when you're seeing this, it's surgery day. So pray for my little girl. We are pretty nervous but hopeful. Nervous for the cast, I think, really, and like the long process afterwards, because my girl is on the go. She wants to go. She don't want to be held down. She don't even like to sit in her high chair for lunch or dinner or food. And my girl's chunky too, so she likes her food. She's always just been put her on the ground and just let her be, and obviously she's not going to be able to do that. So I have done all of my research. I have watched every YouTube video that's out there. I've read blogs. I've done it all. I am a preparer, and I want to be prepared because I'm a stay-at-home mom. So she's at home with me 24/7, and she's gonna have to be confined. She's not going to be able to crawl, she's not going to be able to walk, she's not going to be able to do any of that. So she's not going to be able to do like all of her independent things that she likes to do. So I went and tried to find every recommendation out there to make this 12 weeks not so miserable, and I figured I would share with you guys. So I will make a separate video after this on actually what worked and like what our must-haves were, like either in the middle or when we are done with her cast, because I'm sure it will change a little bit and there might be things that I come up with along the way that help her. So, and I know every kid is different, and there's a lot of different casts out there. Some kids only have from above their knee to right by their belly button. I really think it all depends on how much support their hip needs. There's even some kids that have to get a bar in between, and my guess is that's probably because they just need a little bit more support. So let's jump into it. I think I have my computer right here, so I think I'm going to start with clothes, because with her having a cast, her legs will be spread weirdly, so she's going to be in a weird position, so she's not going to be able to have shorts or pants, and it's summer. So I went through what kind of clothes is like the most recommended in diapers and all of that stuff. So for us, what we're going to do is during the day we are going to have her in some onesies, because then it will cover it'll cover everything, and then we can just button it and cover her area. And we bought them a couple sizes bigger, so hopefully it will fit over the cast. I don't know how bulky that thing's gonna be. And then it is summertime, so we bought her quite a few, which is probably what she's mostly gonna wear, is like rompers, because like the legs button on the bottom. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but like they button on the bottom and it buttons all the way up. This is just from, no, this one was from Meyer. It has like a little strawberry on the butt. But I figured these are gonna probably be the best because it's going to cover her, I think, the best. I think we're gonna have the most coverage out of these. And then of course, dresses are probably also going to be our go-to. So we got quite a few dresses. And then I had seen a lot of recommendations for cloth diapers. And I don't know exactly like what people use them for. I'm pretty sure I hear a lot with these, because I'm on a couple of Facebook pages, I hear a lot of people asking for recommendations for leaking, because I think a lot of babies leak in these, and everyone says an extra cloth diaper, because then you can just have like the extra pad in there and they won't leak out. So we're gonna use them as that and like little bloomers for like under her dress, so she can kind of be a little bit more covered. So that's what we have for clothes. So the next thing we have, and I will leave, I don't have, some of the stuff I don't have here with me, so I will leave pictures of what we have. One huge thing that I've seen everywhere is a Spica table, which that's like what the cast is called. It's a Spica cast. So everyone recommends it's Spica table. My in-laws actually had one built for her, and they're gonna paint it a really pretty pink color. So we're really excited to have that. She's probably gonna be playing in that, eating in that, doing everything. That's probably gonna be her main area that she's in. So we have a Spica table for her. I bought a separate stroller for her that she fits in. I did a lot of recommendations because a lot of strollers, they won't allow their legs to be in it. Ours will work. I forgot what brand it is. I'll leave a picture of what stroller it is, but I'm gonna be able to just put a pillow behind her back and she'll be fine in that. We also got a baby carrier because she's probably gonna wanna be held a lot, and you have to carry them and hold them a certain way. You can't just pick them up off the floor, and because with the weight of that cast, it would hurt their hip and their back pretty bad. So I got a carrier, and I'll leave a picture also, with like the seat that goes on your hip. So you can just have the seat on your hip, and then you can just hold on to them too. And then you can also put the flap up and give them more support, so you don't have to actually be carrying them. So with having a Spica cast, you need to have a special car seat. So we were grateful enough that the hospital has ones that you just loan. So they're letting us borrow it pretty much until we are done using it, and then we just give it right back. So then other kids can use it as well, because I was looking and they are stinking expensive. Like, it is insane how expensive they are. So we're really grateful we don't have to worry about that cost. A lot of people also requested a bean bag because you can sit them up in it and they're actually comfortable. So we didn't get a bean bag, but I did get the dogs on it. We did get this little seat for her. So we've actually been using it since we got it, so it's been nice. But we got that for her instead of a bean bag. But I'm pretty sure my grandma is also making a bean bag as well. So we'll probably have both. So you need some place to let them relax. The thing we bought her is because since it is summertime and I have another child, we'll go out for walks a lot, and we got her a little bike that has like the handle and you can push her. I will leave a picture. But the bars on the side come off, so then she can still be buckled, but her legs will actually be able to slide in it. So we did a lot of research on those too and found ones where you can remove the bars. So, which I think honestly in like the setup process, you can just leave that step out and it'd be perfectly fine. So we also got her a bike because we'll be outside quite a bit. So now let's go on to toys, because since she is going to be confined and she is not going to like that, we got a lot of sensory toys. So stuff that's going to keep her entertained, like poppets. We ordered some poppets off Amazon that like suction cup and they spin, so she can play with those because she's really into the poppets lately. And then the Easter Bunny brought this for her. It's like a little developmental thing. She put a baby bottle actually in there today, but so then she can get them out. It keeps her mind busy. She has to work for it, so then she has to hopefully just keep her entertained is my main goal. We also got her books, and hers is If You Ever Meet a Groovicorn. I think with my son, he has a bug one that Emma also really likes, but it's just like all the different pages have different feels on it, and she really likes this. It keeps her busy, it's colorful. So we have that book, and then this guy we already had with my son Braxton, which is really funny because I almost got rid of this when he was a baby because he did not like this thing. He never played with it, never touched it, never wanted it, and I thought it was the coolest thing. I seen it in store and I literally had to have it. Well, it's like one of the things I actually kept on to, and I'm super glad I did. So it has all different types of latches. It's a Melissa and Doug, and Emma loves it. So I put this up a little while ago, so it's like hopefully she kind of forgets all about it, and it's kind of like brand new when she gets her cast on. So then she'll be really interested in it again. So another thing we got is a bunch of like big chunky puzzles. This is just one of my son's. We got quite a few for Emma, but she's getting them for her birthday, which her birthday is May 27th. So like 2 weeks after her surgery. So we'll probably give her some of the stuff early. So it's just chunky puzzles that she can play with, throw, chew on, whatever she needs to do. And then these were also my son Braxton's, but they're puzzles. I'll try to show you. They're pieces. So she likes these too. She obviously don't know how to put them back together yet, but it comes with quite a few. There's a ladybug over there, teddy bear, butterfly, a turtle. So there's those. That's not. And then another toy we got is I just picked this up from Walmart. My grandma actually bought it. So it is this. What brand is this? I think it was like the Spark Create brand. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like a 10-in-1. But this is wooden, like a heavy duty wooden box. And it comes just like this. It was only like $15. And the top is, this side is a whiteboard. I can get it. And then this side is a chalkboard. So you can write on the top. And then inside, it comes with so much. So it comes with the shapes for these. Like all of them have different shapes. It comes with like these wooden blocks of the whole alphabet. It comes with like these kind of building blocks. And then there's also these kind of building blocks. It's like with all the different shapes and all that kind of stuff. And then it also came with like little puzzle. There's 2 more pieces. But here, let's put it together. So it comes with the blocks to make, So it comes with the blocks to make a puzzle. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. So, and then it also came with this kind of thing that you can find at doctor's offices. But she likes to put the blocks in there. I don't know, she thinks it's fun. That's what she likes to do. So we got that for her because that's brand new. Okay, so I went over clothes and toys. So now also ways we are preparing is we have my son starting. May is a really big month for us. So obviously we have Emma's surgery. We have my son starting preschool or the summer preschool program, whatever, May 23rd. And then her birthday is May 27th. And then we're having her birthday party, if we think she is ready, May 28th. So those are 2 really big things that we have prepared for. So we went school shopping for my son, so he is ready. We got everything that he needs, clothes, books, his pillow, his blanket, his lunchbox, all of it. So he is ready to start school, so we don't have to be going out shopping because I doubt she's gonna wanna be going out shopping, and it's just gonna be really hard with both kids. So we got that done. We also pretty much have everything for Emma's birthday party bought except food and drinks. So that's the only 2 things we have to get, but I also can just do like a Walmart or a Meijer grocery pickup for that. So, and her birthday presents. All of her birthday presents are also already bought. I just need to wrap them. So I just need to do that. And we also picked out a few meals that this week we are gonna meal prep for because we want to be able to just snuggle Sissy when we get back, and we don't know how much pain she's gonna be in. We don't know, like, we have no idea what to expect with this. So we are just gonna have a couple meals prepped and just be ready just in case. We also, like I said, have another kid. So my son Braxton, we had to prepare ahead of time and figure out where he's gonna stay or who's gonna stay at the house with him when we are away, because after Emma's surgery, she will be in the hospital for up to 3 days, so 3 to 4 days after her surgery. So my son will have to be with somebody, obviously. He cannot come with us. So thankfully we have a lot of family and friends that are gonna help us through this scary new adventure, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get our girl fixed up so she can just start running and not have to deal with this later on in life. So that is how we are preparing for my daughter's hip dysplasia surgery, and I hope if you are in the same situation as us, you have faith for sure. Trust God that He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's going to help our babies. He's going to be there with us, and just trust our doctors that they know what they're doing. So we got to get our babies fixed. So I'm thinking of you if you're going through this as well, because it is very hard, and I totally understand. So thank you guys so much for stopping by today's video and listening to me chat for quite a while. So thank you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.